The technology people used to dream about is now real. The kind of AI you expected to see in 2030, it's here. Some of these gadgets are so advanced, they feel ahead of the future itself. And the scary part? You can buy them today. By the end of this video, you're going to realize we're already living in the future that people used to joke about 10 years ago. And one of these might completely replace something you use every single day. Let's start with number 15. Number 15 is the POWERUP 4.0 Smart Paper Airplane. It looks like a toy. That's exactly why it's insane. You fold a regular sheet of paper, clip on a tiny Bluetooth module, open the app, and suddenly you're piloting it from your phone like a mini aircraft. It has gyro stabilization, autopilot, and something called acro mode that lets you do loops and barrel rolls. Now here's why this matters. It's not about the airplane, it's about what AI is doing in small objects. The system constantly adjusts airflow and balance in real time. That means wind gust, it compensates. Slight tilt, it corrects. 10 years ago, that kind of stabilization required expensive drone hardware. Now, it's clipped to printer paper, and this is the weakest gadget on the list. Number 14 is the Furbo Mini 360 Pet Camera. At first glance, it's just another pet camera, but this one doesn't just stream video, it analyzes behavior. It detects barking patterns, it recognizes chewing, it flags unusual pacing, and over time, it builds behavior history. So if your dog suddenly starts acting differently, it doesn't just record it, it tells you. And here's something interesting. Pet tech spending has increased over 20% year over year. People are treating pets like family members. AI isn't replacing emotional connection, it's supporting it. And this shift from recording to interpreting is the pattern you'll notice across this entire list. Number 13 is the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro. This looks like a simple phone stabilizer, but it tracks faces at the system level, not just through social apps. That means you can use your native camera app, zoom up to 15 times, and it still keeps your face centered. Why is that important? Because most solo creators struggle with framing. You move slightly, you're out of shot. This eliminates that. But here's the deeper shift. AI is removing crew members. You used to need a camera operator. Now you need a tripod and this device. And we're just getting started. Number 12 is the Aibi Pocket Pet. This one feels small until you use it. It's a tiny AI companion that attaches magnetically to your desk or pocket. It listens, it remembers your voice, it reacts emotionally, it even interacts with other Aibi devices. Why are devices like this gaining traction? Because loneliness is rising globally. In recent surveys, more than half of adults report feeling isolated regularly. And here's where it gets interesting. Humans bond quickly with expressive movement. That's why Aibi blinks, tilts its head, makes subtle sounds. The emotional simulation triggers real attachment. AI isn't just solving tasks anymore, it's simulating presence. Number 11 is the RingConn Gen 2 Air Smart Ring. No screen, no distractions. It tracks heart rate variability, sleep quality, blood oxygen, stress patterns. But here's what separates it from many competitors. No subscription required. Most wearables collect your data, then charge you monthly to see it. This one doesn't. Battery life stretches nearly 2 weeks. And here's the part most people don't realize. The value isn't in tracking, it's in pattern recognition. When you see stress spikes every Tuesday morning, you start connecting dots. Meetings, commute, bad sleep. AI doesn't just show numbers, it shows cause and effect. Number 10 is the Google Nest Learning Thermostat. It studies how your house heats and cools. Then it adjusts automatically. Independent tests show up to 15% savings on cooling costs and around 10% on heating. But here's the subtle power. It predicts your routine. Leave at 8:30 every weekday, it adjusts before you even walk out. Arrive home at 6, it prepares. You stop thinking about temperature entirely, and that's the real promise of AI. You forget it's there. Now pause for a second. So far we've seen toys, pet monitoring, creator tools, emotional AI, health tracking, home automation, but the top half of this list is where things start to feel uncomfortable, because these next gadgets don't just assist, they replace. Number 9 is the EMO AI Desk Robot. This one feels alive. It recognizes faces, responds to voice, dances to music, reacts to weather. But here's what's fascinating. It doesn't try to be perfect. It makes small, human-like mistakes in timing and expression, and that's intentional. Researchers found that slight imperfection increases perceived personality. So when EMO tilts its head or blinks randomly, your brain treats it as social. This is early stage social robotics, and it's only getting better. Number 8 is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This camera records 4K at 120 frames per second. It has 3-axis mechanical stabilization, and it uses AI tracking so strong you can spin, walk, or run, and it keeps you centered. But here's the big shift. This fits in your pocket. 5 years ago, you needed thousands of dollars in camera gear for this quality. Now, you need one device the size of a candy bar. Professional production is shrinking, and AI is the reason. Number 7 is the Hypershell X Pro. This is where things start feeling futuristic. It's an AI-powered wearable exoskeleton. It senses your movement and provides motorized support to your hips. Climbing hills feels easier, long hikes feel shorter. It can reduce physical strain by more than 50%. And here's why that matters. Manual labor industries are struggling with fatigue and injury. Augmentation tech could increase productivity without increasing human strain. This isn't superhero armor, it's efficiency. Number 6 is the Plaud Note Pro. Imagine walking into a meeting, you clip this on, it records, separates speakers, transcribes in over 100 languages, then automatically generates structured summaries. No typing, no missing details. But here's the hidden benefit. When you stop worrying about taking notes, you listen better. You ask better questions. AI removes the friction between attention and documentation, and that's powerful. Number 5 is the OrCam Read. Pointed at printed text, it reads it aloud instantly, no internet required. Menus, documents, screens. For visually impaired users, this is independence. For students, it speeds up reading. For anyone overwhelmed by information, it reduces cognitive load. AI isn't flashy here, it's practical. Number 4 is the DREAME Matrix X Ultra. This robot vacuum adapts suction automatically, avoids cables, recognizes obstacles, washes and dries its own mops. But here's the difference. Maintenance is automated. You don't empty it daily. You don't clean the mop. It manages itself. And that's the dividing line between smart and autonomous. Number 3 is the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 smart glasses. Hands-free photo and video, open ear audio, live AI assistance. But the real power is subtle integration. You don't pull out your phone, you don't break eye contact, you just look and record. That frictionless capture changes behavior. Now we're down to the final 2. These aren't upgrades, they're shifts. Number 2 is the Roborock Saros Z70. This robot vacuum has a mechanical arm. It doesn't just clean around socks, it picks them up. It recognizes over 100 object types. It has suction strong enough to deep clean carpets. But the arm is the breakthrough. Navigation was solved years ago. Manipulation wasn't. Now, robots can interact with your environment. That's the step toward true household robotics. And finally, number 1, the AI Smart Cooking System. It scans your food in 3D, measures thickness and starting temperature, adjusts cooking in real time. It combines low temperature precision with high heat searing. And here's why this matters. Cooking is full of micro decisions. Flip now? Wait? Too hot? Not enough? This removes guesswork. AI isn't about robots taking over. It's about removing friction, cleaning, filming, tracking, planning, cooking. Each one saves minutes. Add them together. That's hours per week, and that's leverage. We're not waiting for the future anymore. We're buying it piece by piece. We have officially gone from tiny robots picking up our dirty socks from the floor to wearing bands that let us command digital screens using only our minds. We proved that artificial intelligence is completely reshaping our everyday reality. Subscribe right now to discover the future before anyone else.